the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It is a very special birthday today. For one young individual. 3 years old now today.
3?
Loved by many. Pampered by one. Sorry. Spoiled by one.
Okay.
Maria's dog, Romeo.
Oh, for God's sake. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Guys, I almost
We're
cried
not-
this morning when I put him in my parents' room because it was his birthday. I was like, hi, birthday. I love you so
We're
much."
not doing the dog birthdays.
Oh, yes, we are. I
No,
told my
we're
family, no
not.
matter where they're going tonight, at 4
No.
p.m., we're blowing out his candles.
No, we're
Why at
not.
4?
Because everyone's going to a concert tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
and then, yeah.
So what are you doing at 4 o'clock? Just candle?
Candle, I'm making him a little ice cream thing that he likes to eat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
Are you
and then,
going to put a hat on him or like a shirt like you did last year?
Yeah, so he has his birthday pajamas. And then he has a hat that he puts on. And I have one too. So I might put it on if I find mine. I can't find mine right now. But
Okay. So that's tonight. And then the celebration continues when?
Sunday, because my mom's birthday was on Monday. And now his is today, or
Yeah.
Tuesday, sorry. And on Sunday, we're going to do a big family dinner. So I'm making him a cake so that him and mom can blow out their candles at the same time.
Cool.
And then party hat and birthday pajamas once again?
Yes. And then actually, I might let him wear one of his cool sweaters that I have.
You might let him.
Let him.
Cool.
What's the cool sweater? Can you describe it?
Well, there's one that says Romeo on the back. And there's another one, it's more like a
That's his
red
name.
knit. It's like a fancier sweater, depending on the vibe.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I also have his Harry Potter sweater, which I could put on him as
Interesting.
well.
Do you have any
Fascinating.
matching sweaters with Romeo, your dog, your 3-year-old Yorkie?
Yeah, I have a red knit too.
Oh. So do you plan
Sometimes I'll put them together.
No.
So do you plan on wearing that on Sunday if he wears his red knit?
Yes, I have
What
to
do you
figure
mean? What do you mean if he wears?
Sorry.
What do you mean if he wears?
Take this serious, man.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't.
It's his birthday, Roz.
It's not even your dog. Why are you, as a grown-ass man, so interested in the birthday of a dog that's not your dog? What does it matter with you?
I'm just asking.
Nobody's interested.
Yes, they are.
No, nobody.
asking.
Literally, nobody cares.
I'm
Yes.
asking. I am
Nobody
just
cares.
asking questions.
Do you want me to send you a picture of Romeo, what he looked like last year on his birthday?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, send it to him.
I'm going to send it
to him.
anyways.
Cool.
I'm going to send it right
It's
now.
not even your dog.
I know. Bro, we ask questions on this show. That's all I'm doing is asking
cool.
a question.
Then just be like, hey, what's going on? Dog birthday. Cool. Moving along.
It's not dog birthday. It's Romeo's
No,
birthday.
it's dog birthday.
Look at the picture I just sent you. You're
I-
telling me that's not the cutest freaking dog ever?
I'm not looking.
Please look at it. Just
I'm going
please
to
look at
delete
it.
the entire group chat.
Just please look at it.
Is he sitting on a chair?
Yeah.
At the table?
Yeah, it's
at
the
the kitchen table.
It's the head table, the head chair. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Look how cute he is. This big
It's
ears
a dog. It's a dog.
and his little hat.
It's a dog.
Oh my God, he looks
Do you know?
terrified.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many? Do you know how many
He's smiling.
dogs and hats I scroll past in a day?
Oh, do you want to see Andy in a hat?
Oh my God.
And I got him a fresh fade yesterday to make sure that he looked good.
Cool. Cool.
His ears look bigger than ever.
Cool. I hope he scores on his birthday.
No, that's not allowed. He's not allowed to date.
Oh, that's not allowed.
No, he's
You're
not
gonna
allowed to
dress him
date.
up, give him a haircut, and not let him score?
No.
On his
Great.
birthday?
On his birthday. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
He's only 3.
Yeah.
He's too young.
No. He knows.
He knows what to do.
He knows.
No, he does not know.
Yes, he does.
No, we're not going to go there
Why not?
because no one cares, just like you said.
Oh, I'm very interested in that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, you may want to bow out of this conversation real quick.
Okay,
Or
I'm
go
out.
take a walk because it's going to be triggering for you, I feel.
Okay.
Because you
don't say triggering. That's such a stupid word.
Okay, you were heated on Friday when we
About
started
what?
talking about this.
Was it
I got to bring it up
I
again.
didn't get heated.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get heated. What are you heated about?
So on Friday, when we were here,
Why gotta bring up old stuff?
Maria had mentioned that it was on Friday her dog's third birthday.
Oh, God.
Her Yorkie named Romeo, and she was really excited. And she shared a photo with all of us of the dog sitting on a chair at the kitchen table with a birthday hat
Which
on.
is only interesting to Maria.
And a
No.
birthday sweater.
Do you know how many people messaged me for his birthday? Many.
You got a lot of losers following you.
So the celebration.
Also, the guys messaging you, like who
Yeah.
messaged you for your birthday? Guys that want to hook up?
I don't know. They just said happy birthday to Romeo.
Oh, yeah.
Did any of them say?
Yeah. They know the way to use
should-
the dog.
We should
They know.
celebrate
They
together?
know. Oh.
Did any of them say that?
One.
Okay. Listen, and don't get me wrong. I'm not coming in. I've done the exact same thing with Dan Maury and his dog. Right?
Try to hook up? Andy's single.
Yeah, I keep trying to get through Maury to that dog. He's so cute.
These nuts.
So the celebration for Maria's dog continued yesterday at home. Set the scene here, Maria, before I play this audio that Maria submitted today.
So we had
because it was also your mom's birthday last week as well, right?
Yeah, so my
That's
whole
when we found out that
family-
you weren't her favorite daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
Just because it's the same thing. I just want to be sure we're all talking about the same thing here.
By the way, I did
Yeah.
write a really nice message in the card.
Okay,
just
cool.
an FYI.
That's old stuff, Maria. We're on the
Whatever.
new stuff now.
Jesus.
Okay, so set the scene.
So everyone came over yesterday for my mom's birthday.
Okay.
And
When
I
you say
said-
everyone, who's everyone?
My sisters were both there, my husband, my grandparents.
Okay.
So that was the clan.
And then your mom and dad. Okay.
And obviously that meant myself and Romeo. And then we were going to sing happy birthday to my mom. And we did a cake for my mom and her birthday. But then it was Romeo's birthday Friday. So we had to do a cake and a birthday for him.
Okay, so what was Romeo wearing?
Romeo was wearing his bow tie.
Okay.
Wait a second. You combined the dog's birthday with your mother's birthday?
Yes.
No wonder you're not her favorite.
Okay, so your mom had a cake.
Yes.
Did you make a cake for Romeo as well, like you said you were?
I just did like, because he likes whipped cream. So I gave him like a candle and whipped cream together.
Did you make him wear a hat?
No, he wore his bow tie. Oh, no, he wore his hat. Yeah, he did. He did. I forgot about the hat. He was wearing the hat.
You know, it's your bow tie. It's not his bow tie, right?
It's his bow tie because if it's him, I'm not wearing the bow tie. Therefore, it's not my bow tie.
So here's what happened at Maria's place when they're all celebrating not only her mom, but her dog's birthday as well, with the entire family.
You're singing happy birthday to Romeo whether you like it or not.
Okay, you're in my seat. Turn around. Don't call my dog that. He just bit me. Sit down.
You
deserved it.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Okay.
You're lighting a candle. He's scared.
Happy birthday to you, Romeo. No one else is singing. Happy to you. Ready? We're gonna blow out your candle.
Go.
Yay! Look at him go. Isn't he the cutest? Romeo, come open your gift. Wow. Oh my God, I was looking at this for him. We got a new walking outfit and a new collar and leash and harness. Guys, it's Harry Potter.
Oh, that's so cute.
Aww. Excuse me, did you guys not get Romeo a gift for his birthday?
Oh my God.
No? His aunts.
So?
Why the would I spend my money that I don't
also
have?
did-
Why the hell would I get him a gift?
And then a bag of bones.
It's very grateful.
Here. You want your toy? Thanks everyone.
So, question,
Yes.
are you the only person that bought your dog a birthday gift?
No, my mom bought Romeo a gift.
Because she knows you're insane.
I'm not insane. People do these things.
Your sisters sound like such rational people. You could tell your parents got bored by the time you were born.
Oh my God.
I was the middle kid. What do you mean? I'm the middle kid.
Wow.
God.
Okay.
Wow.
I love the disdain in your voice when you found out that your sisters didn't buy your dog a birthday present.
Yeah, not even a toy. Really?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello?
Stephanie.
Hi.
Hey, it's Roz and Mocha.
Oh, God. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so we were talking. Roz is getting upset that
I was not
Maria
getting upset.
throws a birthday party for her dog, Romeo, right? A lot of supporters here.
Yes.
Coming through
I'm one of them.
on text about throwing their animals, their pets, birthday parties.
No. I'm not. That's not. I have no problem with somebody celebrating their dog's birthday.
What?
I have no problem with that.
But?
Zero.
But?
I have a problem when it's made a big deal of here because nobody cares.
Oh, but they're part of your family.
You said no one else cares, even if I did it by myself.
I don't know. You can do whatever you want by yourself. But to go on and do this big, oh my God, it's Romeo's birthday. It's Romeo's birthday, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold your thought.
Kill me.
Hold your comments.
Oh
Stephanie, okay. Tell everyone what you just texted me.
I've thrown all of my boy cats bar mitzvahs, and they all have Jewish names. And earlier this year, combined my youngest cat, who I actually got after Roz told me to on an FML.
Uh-huh.
So really, this is technically all his fault. But I combined his bar mitzvah with my grandma's birthday, and she was fine with it, and we had matching shirts and everything.
Okay.
So what happens at a cat bar mitzvah? At a cat mitzvah?
Right. Oh, missed opportunity there. Really, it's not really much. I read I get a passage from the Torah. So I got a passage that included cats.
Yeah.
So we read that, and then normally at like a human bar mitzvah, you would throw like candy sometimes at the kids. So instead of throwing candy, we threw out cat treats for him. So I gave cat treats to everybody, and he visited everyone.
Uh-huh.
And then I do I say perform the ceremony. So obviously he doesn't get circumcised because, but I give him a Jewish name, and I explain why he has that. And so his Jewish name is after my great uncle, because you're supposed to give someone their name after somebody who's passed away.
Uh-huh.
So his.
I'm going to stop you right there.
No, I want to know what the name is.
Okay. Oh my
I need to know what the name is. Come on.
What's the name?
It's named after William, but in Yiddish it's Velvel. Okay. So his full name is Theodore Velvel Reynolds.
Okay. I have no problem that you had a cat mitzvah, but my only question to you is, did you do all of this at work?
No,
of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
House.
Did you make coworkers suffer through the cat mitzvah?
No, but I showed my friends pictures and they enjoyed it.
Your friends, fine. That is an at-home.
Make you come to Romeo's party.
That is an at-home activity. Maury, did you have a dog mitzvah for Andy Monroe?
No, but
does he even have a Jewish name?
No, but we celebrate his birthday every year.
Something new to do.
Stephanie, really quick. So you said you've thrown your in the past that. So have you done this before?
Yeah, I have two other boy cats.
Okay, what are their Jewish names?
One is, technically Benjamin, but I call him Ben Yahim.
Uh-huh.
And then and Edward. So there's no really, I don't know if there's a Yiddish. So I know it's kind of boring, but Edward.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah. They all have Jewish. I mean, I don't really refer to them by that. It's just more of a joke. But they all had bar mitzvahs and all that. My family got them gifts and everything. So
amazing.
Your cat doesn't want a bar mitzvah.
No, it wants a cat
they
mitzvah.
Don't.
I don't know. I asked them and they said yes.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's amazing. Stephanie, thank you very much for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show. Thank you for sharing your story about the cat mitzvah. Appreciate you. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I've said Roz in the past, but now that I know he doesn't support me, I'm going to switch to Mocha.
I support you. What are you talking about?
Yo, send me an invite to that next cat mitzvah.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Like a rain of treats.
Yes, sounds good.
Bye, Stephanie.
Thank you. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I was on hold with WestJet all day yesterday.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Well, I'm going away on Friday.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Nashville.
Oh, for what?
My birthday.
Oh, right. Yeah, you see
early birthday stuff.
Barbecue, right?
Yeah. So Rox and I are just going to go eat ribs across Nashville.
Perfect.
For 3 nights.
So
there was just a problem with my ticket, and then.
Oh, let me guess.
And then,
can I guess?
No. It's like you have to. There's so many things now you have to click as far as what luggage people allow you to bring, right? And then it's all coordinated with your return ticket as well, and where you. It's a whole thing flying now.
Oh,
right?
It wasn't that you're trying to get first class. While
No.
Family sits
No.
in the bathroom?
That's a whole other thing. No, but it's like my receipt says I can bring a carry-on, but when I go on the website, they say I can't. Like, it's a whole thing. So I'm like, I'm just going to call them. I had like an hour yesterday, and I'm just like, I'll just give them a call. So like an hour and 40 minutes later, I'm still sitting on hold. Right? And I'm like,
Did you connect with anyone?
No.
Oh,
No. I gave up after an hour 40.
So you didn't talk to anybody?
Nobody. I spent almost 2 hours yesterday sitting on hold. And I'm like, listen, man, I have a simple question. I'm sure there's a bunch of jabronis on there that are dealing with things that are their own fault. I'm like, I have a simple question because I think it's some sort of thing within the system. And I didn't know what I was doing right. Not a whole lot. Anyway. So now I don't know if I can bring any clothes with me, which is fine because I'll just wear the same thing. It makes no difference to me, right? Hello, Nashville. This is me in 4-day pants. What?
You buy a carry-on down there and you just buy clothes when you're in Nashville.
I can't bring it back.
Just mail it back or something.
Mail it. Okay. No. No. I'm not mailing clothes back.
Donate them.
Okay. So I'm going to go. Wait a second here. So you think the best thing to do when I can't carry on WestJet, right? Because something got screwed up. I don't know what got screwed up, but something got screwed up.
Yeah, play this out.
Okay, you think that the logical thing to do when I'm there for a very finite amount of time, and I already have a lot of plans, is to go to like a mall and buy all the clothes for 4 days. And then at the end of the 4 days, wake up in the morning, find out where do you donate clothes to, and then go and deliver
donation spots near me.
my clothes to like a food like a clothing drive, and then fly home with nothing. You think that's the logical thing to do?
Or you can go to the airport and ask to pay for a bag.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Well, they're just options.
No, because
she's trying to be helpful.
You don't understand. No, you don't understand. Because the problem is that where I'm sitting, I'm not allowed to pay for a bag.
Oh.
Where
are you sitting?
I don't know. Like I looked and it was just like on the thing, and it's not one of the seats.
You sit on the wing?
Bro, I don't know. No, I can sit. I got a seat, but I can't bring it back. It's a whole thing, right? Like it's a whole. I've never had to deal with this before.
What kind of weird
I don't
website did you
know.
go to?
Wait, there's another hack you can do. Apparently, I learned this the other day.
Okay, go.
Apparently, if you bring like a hanging clothes bag, you don't have to check that, and that's not a carry-on. It's a personal bag, and then you can hang it in the closet on the plane.
Yeah, that's if you're one of the first 4 people on the plane. Otherwise, they're like,
you're not?
No luck, Jack. I don't know.
You're not one of the first 4?
I don't know.
How does that happen?
I
Big
don't
shot
know.
celebrity like you.
I don't know.
You're not one of 4.
I've never gone through this process before. I've never had to go through this process before. It's crazy. Like I can't get access to anything.
Welcome to the peasant life.
I can't get a hold of any. First of all,
you're just like us now.
No, I will never be. I will never be.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, let me into the freaking Zoom, bro.
Zoom.
Maury, come on, be prepared.
But me?
Yes,
you just clicked the thing.
No, I clicked like forever ago.
No, it's been spinning for a long time.
Yeah,
Holmes.
a long time, man. Long time.
As soon as I see you, I click it.
No, that's not true. Every day I yell at you.
Every time.
Every day. Every day. You're sitting there on your phone, and I gotta say, Maury, let me into the Zoom. Every day.
No, the moment I see your name, I click.
No, that is so not true. You're sitting there doing other things.
I
can
said
see
you're
the
waiting
reflection
for
in
your name.
glasses.
You guys are so pleasant this morning.
The minute I see your name, I click.
Now that I'm in the Zoom, I can say, Maria, you look lovely today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I like your jacket. What jacket
Thanks.
is that?
This is an Aritzia puff jacket because I'm freezing.
I know, it's cold. Yo, it's freaking cold outside today.
I'm frozen today. I had my heat on high, my seat warmers, and my hand warmers on this
The steering wheel warmers?
Yeah, and everything
Wait a
on.
second. Hold on a second here. What do you mean steering wheel warmer?
Yeah, my steering wheel warms up.
Same with mine.
What are you, rich?
What are you talking about?
No, we just have a car from not 1999.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a button.
doesn't
There's a button that you press.
Yeah.
And then your steering wheel heats up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Really?
Oh, it's the best.
That's incredible.
It is the best.
My car in the winter takes, I'm going to say, to get like actual heat coming and not just air, I'm going to say 15 minutes in the winter, like a good 15 minutes.
Yo, your drive to work is less than that.
Yeah. I get heat when I pull onto the road that I got to turn in the parking garage.
Do you have a car starter to warm up the car?
A car starter?
Yeah, you should do that.
No, I had it removed.
Why?
Didn't like it.
Why?
Because I had it removed.
So you'd rather freeze?
I had somebody retroactively installed a car starter on my truck before I bought it, right?
Yeah.
And it had this like sensor because it needed a sensor because it had like a separate fob to start it, right? And I didn't like I didn't like the sensor. I didn't like where it was.
Why don't you just have them move it?
Nah, who cares?
Because comfort, man.
No. I'm
Bros,
like,
in new cars, they already come built in.
no,
Yes.
I don't want that. I
Mine
don't want
comes
that.
built in. I can actually schedule mine.
No.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
My car's an app.
I would just.
No. There's no.
Yo, that's what I want.
There's
my
no
next,
way.
My next hoopty is gonna have I need to control everything with my phone.
You do, eh?
Yes.
Why though?
Because right now, like if I park outside in the winter, and if I want to start the car, like I just walk to the window and I press the button on my.
You tell your dad this stuff because I'd like to know his opinion on you being so precious that you need to be able to start your car from an app.
Vern has a car starter too.
No, but an app, he needs to control his whole car with an app.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It's great. Sometimes when I forget my keys, I can unlock it with my app.
See? Amazing. Technology is here to help us, guys.
No.
Can start it.
No.
Great.
When you're worried that you're going to lock the car, because I'm worried that I'm going to lock the car all the time. Like if I go to a gas station and leave my keys in the car.
Yeah. You start panicking.
No, I unroll my window exactly to my arm width.
Really? Even in the winter?
Always. Even in the winter.
Damn.
Always. I always unroll my window just to the width of my arm so I know I can get it in. Sometimes if Roxy's with me, I leave it a little bit closer because she's got smaller arms than I do.
Yeah, but then you got to lift her and stuff.
Yeah, that's no problem. I can lift my kid. Come on, I'm not too old. I can't lift my kid anymore.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi.
Hi, Sandra. It's Roz and Mocha. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Okay, now, Sandra, you have to tell this story. Sandra's been listening to the show since 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So 9 years now. We've been on the radio together for 15 years. Can you share with everyone, Sandra, how it was you discovered the Roz and Mocha Show?
So it's really like a hate-love relationship. I legit hated you, and only because I wasn't listening. I was just hearing this woman play your radio station in the showers at the gym, and it was just noise. I mean, lady, like have some class or whatever. Don't play this. And I never said anything. So instead, what I would do is I would like time my showers. I'm like, okay, I know she's here, so I'm just gonna like do a little more exercise on the machine and wait until she leaves. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, I was like, you know what? Stop hating and just listen, because clearly she's enjoying this a lot. And I just, I started listening, and I think I heard your cackle, and I just fell in love. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is infectious. And then Roz came in with his like just knowledge and sharing, and it was incredible. And so now I feel like everything in my life, every single piece of my life has a little bit of you guys. I feel like I'm like a little bit older, so I'm like wise like Roz, and I'm like short like Mocha, and like I'm round like a cheesecake.
First of all, I'm not short.
Listen, I'm an educated woman who cannot solve very hard things, okay? And, like, I mean, me and Maria just got to share a name because I can't get her body, so it's like, whatever.
Damn, Sandra. So, hold on. So, had you heard, because we've been on the radio together since 2009, up until that time that the woman at the gym was playing our show on her phone in the bathroom at the gym, had you heard about the show? Because we've had like advertising campaigns and we've had posters like on the subway and buses and stuff like that.
Nah, like I'm more of the wretched kind of music, and so I never really went to the station because of that. But it's just you guys keep me hooked. I don't understand what it is. I don't get it.
How many days did it take, or how many weeks was it of us annoying you in the shower through that woman's phone that you decided to listen for yourself?
It was enough to know that I figured out she was a teacher, because every PD day she wouldn't be there. So it was like a few months, I think.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So you were a hater for 2 straight months.
Oh, legit.
Okay, and it took one show, or like did you listen periodically to different shows before you were like, this is the show for me?
No, so I as soon as I heard that, I tuned it on, and I was hooked from day one. But the problem is I live in
Now I live in Brantford, and I have a huge problem. I actually thought about calling before to find out who can fix this problem. I live in West Brant, and I drive to Mississauga every single day. So I'm looking at 2 hours with traffic, 3 sometimes, every single day.
Wow.
And you guys are with me for all of those 3 hours except for the 17 minutes, because from West Brant to the highway,
Yeah.
you guys are not there. I can't get you. And so
I know.
have to listen
There's-
to crap until I get you.
There's nothing we can do. We have tried for 15 years. We've tried to fix this station, and they'll come up with a plan. They'll get shut down. The government steps in, says we can't do certain things.
Yeah.
Like it is, believe me, everybody is fully aware that the station cuts out at the worst spots.
And
and
it's not as simple as like turning a dial.
No,
And amping up the signal.
No,
right?
and you know the people who oversee everything, you know, in Ottawa, they won't let us, you know, do what we need to do.
Trust me, we're just as frustrated as you are.
Yeah, and like sometimes you guys would be in the middle of a story, and I'll never know the ending. I never have closure. I'll never have closure.
Well, that's why we got the podcast too, right?
Yeah. So I listened to the docuseries. I absolutely love this chick named Julie. I don't know where she came from, but she was a godsend. And for her vision to see this and you guys being able to come together, it was the most incredible story. I loved it. I didn't cry. I was like, okay, I'm going to cry, you know? And then, like, I didn't cry, but, like, I'm like, it doesn't change the fact that, like, you guys are my guys for life. For life.
Sandra, your support means everything to us. Thank you so much for being with us for as long as you have. And you know I'm going to ask, Sandra, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be that smooth, cool dude, though.
Wow.
It's Roz.
Yes.
Wow.
Sandra, you're the best. Love you.
One long troll.
Love you too, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Talk soon. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
If you follow us on social, at Kiss925, by the way, you would have seen a video that was posted the other day that got so much traction, dude.
What was it?
It was from our show, doing the Do Re Mi challenge.
Okay.
Which, Maria, go ahead and explain.
Yeah, so on a TikTok, there's these features that you can use, and you basically have to sing Do Re Mi in the perfect pitch to get the ball through the hole. And then every time you pass one block, it's the next, like, so it's Do and then Re, and then you have to keep passing them. But you got to keep the note going and also keep the same pitch. But it's a lot harder than people think.
Because you have to get the pitch perfect.
Perfect,
It's like
yeah.
a little ball. It's like a bouncing ball, right? And as you sing, the ball raises. And there's these, like, they look like planks of wood that are going by. And there's a hole.
Oh,
and the ball,
it's like an overlay on your. Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
it's an overlay on the
has to
phone.
go through
gotcha.
before you make it to the next note that you have to sing.
But it also depends on your voice range. So, like,
who didn't make it through the first hole?
we
all did.
You all did?
Eventually.
Yeah. So it was
yeah.
myself,
wow.
Maria, Cheesecake, damn it, Maury. Sounded like this. Hot mess, by the way. Oh, no.
Okay. Do. Oh.
Do, re.
Joe, come on!
Who's that?
Maury.
Do. What the hell? Re. Me. Damn it.
Wait, let me try this one.
Do, re.
Ray! 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 Why am I doing this to myself?
I like how Maria's voice always goes out on break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like Maria's voice is like, well, we're like 2 seconds into this. I am tired, girl. Going on break.
Yeah, it just cracks and just goes away.
A lot of people were pointing out the fact that when you watch the video, Shem is the one that made this noise. And a lot of people were like, yo, why does Shem sound like the screaming goats?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
He does.
The goats that sound like people when they yell?
Okay, wait, which one's the goat?
Oh, what do you think? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's one. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the other.
Oh my God, I don't even know.
Okay, play it again.
Okay,
one of them is definitely Shem.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say the first one is Shem because I think that I hear a human breath at the beginning.
They're identical.
Bro. Yo, Cheesecake, you sound like goat, man.
My thinking was that if I sung it really high, the ball would go above the things and go right across.
Because that's what a lot of people have been doing to like loophole it. They just like scream and then it passes the whole thing and then you win.
That's what I was
so
thinking.
how many holes did you get, Shem?
I made it through.
You did. How many holes did you get, Maury?
I think 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Maria?
I got to No. Do, re, mi, fa. That's it. I didn't get to past fa.
Okay, Mocha, how many holes did you get?
The whole thing.
Oh,
I
you
finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray! Ray! Why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I was in the pool this weekend.
Were you?
Yeah. I probably spent about $500.
I was going to say, how much you spend to heat that thing?
Worth it, though. Worth it.
No, after we got our bill, we closed ours up already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, like last week.
Oh, wow. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not paying
I know.
to heat.
Bro, it's crazy.
Especially at night when it gets down.
It's super cold. Yeah.
No, I'm not
And then
doing
the day
it.
you got to start it all over again.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No. I'm not ready for it, though. Most years I'm ready for fall. I'm not ready for fall this year.
What do you do to get ready for fall?
No, that's like I'm not ready for normally I welcome the change, right? I like when it gets a little chilly. I like having a coat. I like all this stuff, right? Like I'm looking at Maury today and I'm like, you got a coat on. I like that. I like being able to have just like a light jacket, all this other stuff, right? Like I'm cool, but I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready for it this year. And I think maybe it was because we had like 2 weeks in September where it was like crazy hot.
We bought some fall smelling soaps.
What is that? You guys change up your soap with the seasons?
Yes, we do.
Well, really? What does fall smelling soap smell like?
Apple and pumpkin.
Oh, excuse me.
We bought our Christmas soap, put them away.
What does Christmas soap smell like?
Peppermint.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I get that.
But why'd you buy your Christmas soap so early?
It was on sale.
Yeah.
Oh,
come on. Don't you know anything about
5
Christmas
bottles,
soap?
$20.
Huh?
5 bottles, $20.
Bottles? Oh, is it like a pump?
Yeah.
How much soap you guys plan on going through over the holidays?
One for each sink.
Oh. But then what do you do with it? Do you go through the whole thing or do you put it away for next year?
You
Or
don't
do you
go
throw it
through
away?
all that soap.
Every time we sort of touch the garbage chute, you're supposed to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Right.
When you take the dog out.
You're supposed to. Well, you wash your hands when Matthew's home, not when he's not home, right?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
When you walk the dog. When you
Yeah.
touch, the dog's feet.
Yeah.
What else?
When you take garbage out back.
Yeah.
Anytime you touch anything that's outside of your room, I guess.
So like anytime you touch Matthew.
Wash your hands.
Before you touch Matthew,
wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Bro, you guys go through soap like Diddy with baby oil. Damn, bro.
Yeah, I get busted with that all the time. Every now and then I'll do something where Catherine will be like, I'll finish doing what I'm doing. She's like, are you not going to wash your hands?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I just didn't it's my thing. And she's like, yeah, but it's a drill. I'm like, I know, but it's like my drill. She's like, I know, but we were holding on to like wood and metal and all this other stuff. She's like, wash your hands. I'm like, but it's just I don't have to wash my hands after, literally after every single thing. I'm supposed to wash my hands.
Yeah. But then what do you do?
I don't.
Oh,
but then
you
you're going to
don't?
touch food and put food in your mouth. Like if you have a handful of nuts.
No, if I'm about to touch food, I'll wash my hands. Right, but I'm not gonna use a drill and then wash my hands.
Yeah, but
it's stupid. It's my drill.
What if you go and touch your eye and
I start jamming my finger in my eye, I go insane.
Yeah.
Right. I touch the drill and then I start. I open my eye.
like you scratch your eye or whatever, like this, right?
Yeah. And nothing happens.
And then a bit of whatever gets in your eyeball.
That's how you get pink eye.
Nothing happens. That's not how you get pink eye, Maury.
That's how you catch a cold.
That's not how you catch a cold. First of all, you catch a cold. Colds are virus, and Maury, you get pink eye from poo spores.
There could be poo spores on your drill.
No. First of all, stay away from my tools.
He's so nasty.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Matty Matheson, welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Amazing, dude. So many questions, so much to talk about. Of course, the new book is called Soup, Salads, Sandwiches, coming out on October 22nd. Also got to get into all things The Bear.
This book, Matty, first of all, I've said always that I could just live, I had to live the rest of my life on soup, salad, sandwiches. I could. I think, and I don't know if you agree, I don't know if this is like a global thing or maybe just a Canadian exclusive, but I think my love for soups and sandwiches came from every single day going home from school for lunch, and it was a grilled cheese sandwich and a can of tomato soup.
Yeah, that's my entire life. You know, the foundation of society is built on grilled cheese and tomato soup, I feel.
Thank you. Is that what launched you into this, like your sort of lifelong love for soup, salads, and sandwiches?
Yeah, I think it's, it's like the Holy Trinity. There's nothing better. It's like a perfect meal can be a sandwich. The greatest meal of all time is just a good soup, and salads, why not?
Was this project kind of in the works throughout, the course of X amount of years? Like, did you always had this idea, or where did it come from? Because you think soup, salad, sandwiches, like simple things, and you look at the recipes that you have in this book, and they are kind of leveled up a little bit with some of the ingredients that you're using.
I think it was in me. We all love it, and then it had to just like kind of boil up to make the book, because it is like one of those things where it is, it seems pretty easy. It's like soup, salad, sandwiches. Okay, whatever, But it's like, how do we make that special and give that the room and the air it deserves?
You said that this was a book that was not about ego, and that this was for the home cooks. This was stuff that was accessible to people. That audience, when did you realize that you had a massive audience of those people who were dying for stuff from you?
I think that, like, my first book is definitely like my life through a culinary lens with my parents, my grandparents, and all that, telling who I am through that. And then my second book is like a foundation, like beginning, middle, end of kind of like basic cooking. And then this book is just, it's for everybody. It is like kind of a thing where like every day you're like, oh, I just want to eat a soup, salad, a sandwich. And I find that most of the time, especially me, every time I make a salad, I make the same salad.
Right.
So I think it is like one of those things that I just need to give a spark. Most of the time people just need a spark, and then they're like, oh, I love that idea. Maybe I'll change up a couple things or do something. But I just want to give people, some hope in that there's more than just, the one salad that everyone kind of makes.
We're talking to Matty Matheson here on the Roz and Mocha Show. Soup, Salad, Sandwiches is the new book, and it is out on October 22nd. Do you have a favorite recipe in this book?
I don't know. It's tough, I definitely think that the funniest, my microwaved fluffernutter chocolate chip peanut butter sandwich is something to, like that's like a real life, like growing up, we didn't have like a lot of sweets in our house, and I was definitely like a Rice Krispie with no sugar family kind of vibe.
Same.
And so like every once in a while, like when my dad, he had like a weird sweet tooth, but he mostly had like peanut butter honey sandwiches. And I think that like one time we made like a fluffernutter chocolate chip sandwich, and it just like blew our minds. And it was like having like a s'more sandwich.
Yeah.
And we would, every once in a while, we just get to have those, and it takes 2 seconds to make. And I think that that's something that's like, I don't think a lot of people grew up having something like that, but that's like a little family, like little, tip to the love of having a sweet tooth with, not having junk food in the house, really,
Matty Matheson on the Roz and Mocha Show. New book is called Soup, Salad, Sandwiches, out October 22nd. Of course, also one of the executive producers and one of the stars of the hit TV show, The Bear. I love season 3, and I love that you had more scenes, and the scenes were hilarious. Like, the writing on this show is incredible, man. Like, congratulations on season 3, dude.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Were you guys aware, because I was looking at other shows, and that Agatha All Along came out, and like the WandaVision show happened like 3 years ago, but I think that the one thing that people really grabbed onto with The Bear was you guys were cranking out seasons. And was that a conscious effort, knowing just how long it takes for good shows to go from a season 1 to a 2 to a 3? Like, you guys are like light speed ahead of other shows that are sort of loved at that same level.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just, it comes out the same time every year. It's once a year, so it's just
no other show is once a year. What other shows? Unless you're on a network.
I don't know. I'm not from this world. I'm like, I don't know. I think everything is like everything we're doing is kind of, it seems pretty chill. Like, like we go and we work. It takes like 3 to 4 months to make a season. And we spend lovely winters in lovely Chicago the last like 3 years.
So cold.
And, we get to, make the show and then it comes out. I don't know.
You guys shoot seasons 3 and 4 at the same time, right?
We shot some of season 4. We shot some of season 4. We're going back in February to finish up.
Okay, so does that mean we're going to get season 4 a little earlier in 2025?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the thing. It's all business. You talk to the networks. That's up to them.
They don't.
We don't. I think it came out the same day every year.
Yeah.
So I think that June 22 to 26 is kind of our little wheelhouse for releasing. So it'll be back out like in June, I believe.
All right,
you can't mess with that.
Any talks of season 5?
We're just one season at a time, guys. We're just focusing on what's in front of us.
Yeah, we just love the show so much, And I
appreciate it.
Love the show, love the writing, love the acting, and love the accolade that it's getting. Congratulations to you and the rest of the crew there at the Bear. Matty Matheson, you always have a home here on the Roz and Mocha Show. We can't thank you enough for sharing your time with us today. The new book is called Soup, Salad, Sandwiches, out on October 22nd. Matty Matheson, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys are too sweet.
No, you're the best, man. Thank
Have
you.
a wicked day, bro.
All right. Take care, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Saturday night, Drake in Toronto was attending a party called Nostalgia, hosted by Tyrone Edwards, a.k.a. Mr. One Love.
Who's that?
T.O. Tyrone, he works at
E-Talk.
E-Talk on CTV.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? I
know
love that
Tyrone.
guy.
Yeah.
So him and Drake are good friends, and Drake gets up on the mic and starts addressing the crowd and starts talking about how people in life, and this is just, based on all the drama he's been in, switch up on you.
My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up, they might try to move funny with you, they might stab you in the back, they might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization, wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes you know what?
What?
So is he saying sometimes you think you got all these friends and then friends disappoint you and then they're not there for you.
Switch up on you.
Switch up on you.
Stab you in the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? Because everybody did that to him during the height of him and Kendrick. And then Kendrick goes on and he gets 5 nominations for Not Like Us for Grammys. Something like that.
He submitted them for Grammys, yeah.
Submitted for 5.
Yeah. But I mean, listen, I think that she's like.
But it's everyone's life. That happens to everyone. Friends do that to everyone.
Yeah. Did the people who really picked Kendrick's side on this, were they, maybe I think that the problem is that there's a lot of people that you think are great friends, but they're really not. It's not like friends turn on you. I think that people are like, hey, I'm friends with Drake, but I'm also cool with Kendrick. And just because they don't get along doesn't mean I have to pick a side. And then when it comes time to pick a side, they're like, actually, I kind of sort of prefer Kendrick. I think that that's very normal in friend dynamics. Right, I don't think it's that unusual. I think that his ride or dies are still with him. I don't think he lost the ride or die. I mean, maybe what's the DeMar DeRozan?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that one had to hurt, right?
Not only are you on stage with Kendrick dancing to that song, but then you appear in the music video.
Yeah, that one had to hurt.
Yeah,
right. That one had to have been a surprise. For sure, that was a surprise.
That one gets you in the heart right there.
Yeah. I'm sure that there were a couple of those, but yeah, no. That's tough especially when you're at that level, and then it starts to get dangerous too. You get people online talking about how Kendrick can't come to Toronto and that the fans are fist fighting other people in Vancouver. Like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole big stupid thing. They beat up Rick. Was it Rick Ross they beat up?
In Vancouver.
They beat up Rick Ross in Vancouver. They're all fist fighting.
It's like alleged Hells Angels.
Yeah,
the guy beat him up.
Come on already. Just enough.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So that's a wrap for Kanye and his wife, Bianca Censori, huh?
Mm-hmm.
According to several folks within, I guess, their inner circle, snitches, Yeezy and Bianca split like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she's back home in Australia while he's out in Japan, where he plans on like moving there.
So sad. Nobody saw this coming, huh?
At all. They seem so happy.
He when love loses, man.
Right? They seem so happy together.
Don't get me wrong. It's like they seem like two weirdos. Like they did seem sort of perfect together. Right? But the problem was that she didn't seem like a weirdo before they got together, and that's always the problem, right? Like if she was a weirdo before they got together, you could understand it. But the story is that Kanye just takes these women and rebuilds their lives, like curates everything they wear, what they do, all this, and that is like that's just not sustainable. Like, and it's not normal.
Earlier this year, maybe it was like last summer, last year. I guess it was her family had kind of like brought her back home.
Yeah, some sort of intervention.
Yeah, to say like, listen, this path that you're on right now, it's not right. It's not good. This ain't the guy for you. You're different.
Yeah. And didn't her dad say something? I think somebody said they wanted to punch him in the head or something like that. Yeah. I think it was. But yeah, no, it's always wild because what's that girl's name? The Uncut Gems?
Julia Fox.
Julia Fox. Thank you, damn it, Maury. Remember when she said that they hooked up in a restaurant and then he took her back to a hotel room and in the hotel room was just like racks and racks of clothes. And he's like,
throw all of her stuff out.
Yeah, and he's like, you dress like this now. Could you imagine? No. The balls, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's nice clothes.
I mean, I'm sure it was, but it's still like you're like at that point, you're an accessory.
You lose your identity.
Yes.
Completely.
Yes.
And I'm sure Bianca, like at some point, if she ever plans on talking about it, she'll kind of say, I assume the same thing that people like Julia Fox had said in the past, or things like what Kim Kardashian had said in the past, right?
But we do stupid things for love too, though, right? Like there's always that, And I'll say, believe me, I've seen more than a few pictures of Bianca Censori out in public, and she is like a confident looking woman, like. The wilder the stuff she wears, the more she sort of owns it. Like, she never looks like she's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not saying maybe she's just great at not looking like she's uncomfortable. But, out of the pictures I've seen, which is just about all of them. Yeah, all of them. She looks like she's owning it.
Which was your fave?
Barcelona.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, Kirsten, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Do you know why we're calling you?
I have no clue.
Okay, so one of your friends, they didn't leave their name, texted us and said, you guys got to call Kirsten, the tattoo artist that always calls into the show. She got a tattoo of herself on her own leg. We need to hear about it on the show.
Oh, someone told you?
Yeah, your friend snitched.
Oh yeah. I got a portrait of myself on myself. Yeah, there's a reel of it on Instagram right now.
Okay, hold on. On which leg?
It's on my right leg. On my right shin.
All right. Just your face, or are we like full body?
Oh, yeah, it's just my face.
Just
I wanted
face.
to get a photo of myself in my prime so I could always remember. I think Roz could relate.
Hey, shut up. Was it Beavis or Butthead who wanted to get a tattoo of a tattoo on a butt on his butt?
What?
I don't know. I'm 29. I don't remember.
Hold on, let me find you on here. I think. Here you are.
If you go to my coworker's Instagram, I can tell you the handle. It's at The Dirty Ginge.
Hold on, I'm looking on yours.
You got a friend named The Dirty Ginge?
That's a great handle.
Yeah, if you see her, you get it.
Hold on. Is she the one that you do the podcast with?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, hold on here. Here, listen to this.
I have to tell you what I'm getting tattooed today. I'm getting a portrait of myself Why? Because I love myself. You're an idiot.
Hey.
Because look at me. You're not really putting that on you, are you? Yeah, I am.
Okay, and just so.
On my leg?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. How come you're not working? I am. I'm at work right now.
Okay, so first of all, your poor mother. But I love that your mom is like, oh my God, don't get that tattooed. When literally, just to explain it to people, you are covered in tattoos. It's not like this is your first, second, or third. It's like you are
her
from.
face is on my leg.
You are like toes to neck covered in tattoos.
Yes.
And this is the one that your mom had a problem with?
Oh, well, you know.
Does she have a problem with all of them?
Well, I mean, I came home with a portrait of my dad, and she guilted me into getting one of hers. So I don't know what the problem is.
Hold on, wait a second here. You got a portrait of your mom on your body, and then your mom made you eat it because you wanted to get a portrait of yourself?
Well, I kind of missed a funeral to get that one.
Oh.
It was already booked.
Priorities.
Like,
right?
I know, tattoo.
Yeah.
Listen, tattoo appointments.
Yeah.
They're hard to come
They
by
don't.
sometimes, right? Okay,
Well,
so
you know.
the portrait. What was it? Literally just vain that caused you to get this this tattoo?
No, well, you know, I just wanted to remember myself in my prime, so I can always look back at it and be like, hey,
But what if your leg goes to hell before your face does? Then you're gonna have you be like, who's that monster on your leg?
Well, it's shin skin. You know, it stays tight, hopefully.
Yeah, okay, right? You just don't ride any bikes. Wait till that thing gets a pedal scar across its forehead.
Yeah.
Well, you know, who's doing that?
It's a nice tattoo. The shading looks beautiful.
Have you
on it.
got?
You did a great job. Yeah.
Have you got compliments on it at all?
Not one person has been surprised that I did it.
Oh, okay.
No.
So, like, you look at the tattoo and you can clearly see that it's you.
Oh, yeah, I took that photo of myself this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I should send you a picture of me to get tattooed on the other leg.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm looking at it right now. You ain't got no room.
I'm running out of space.
How many tattoos do you have?
Oh, God.
It's just one. It's one. One is the answer. Right?
Whole body.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a body part without one at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any room left on your body for more tattoos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, not on your face. Forgetting about your face.
I have some room. Like, I have, there's room beside, I have a topless girl drinking a watermelon White Claw on my bum. I have a space beside that.
You got okay. Wait a second. So So what you're telling me is there's real estate available, right?
Yes.
But it would have to go beside the tattoo on your bum of a girl drinking a White Claw.
Yeah. A topless girl drinking a White Claw, and it's beside the evil clown.
Okay. So wait a second.
Jeez.
This is like the Mount Rushmore of bad ideas.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to get on there somewhere, you're telling me the only place that I could go. The only place that I have a shot of appearing is beside the killer clown and the girl drinking a watermelon White Claw.
Or underneath the killer clown.
Or underneath the killer
bum cheek.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little space there. Or beside Nick Jonas and Morgan Wallen, there's also a space.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, wait.
Hold on. Where are Nick Jonas and Morgan Wallen?
Nick Jonas is on the back of my right thigh. Morgan Wallen's on my back inner right thigh.
Okay, hold on here. Okay, do I want to be hanging out with the killer clown and the White Claw girl or Nick Jonas and Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, you know. There's a lot of choices.
Interesting.
I call it my leg of boyfriends.
Yes.
Something tells me you're safer next to like the killer clown and girl
White
with the
Claw
White
girl.
Claw.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think you're safer there.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Maybe I don't want to be associated with those guys forever.
Go there.
What's
Yeah,
that?
if you go there, you're beside Billy Madison, and it says, "Stop looking at me, Swan."
Okay, I'm loving this so far.
Damn, girl.
I'm loving this. That's really, really great. The tattoo looks beautiful. So this is again Kirsten, and she got a tattoo of her own face on her leg. Congrats, I guess.
Thanks. I'm happy
It's
with
beautiful. And thank you to your friends, too, for snitching on you. If anybody out there has a friend who's done something that they want called out on this show, feel free to snitch on your friends. We have no problem with that. Just shoot us a text and just be like, yo, is this a Razamoka friend snitch line?
Yeah.
And let us know what your friend did. Maybe it was a bad decision over the weekend. We'll be happy to call them.
Thanks, Kirsten.
Yeah. No worries. Have a great day.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Kansas City Chiefs have the best record right now, as of right now, in the NFL. They are 5-0.
Damn.
Travis Kelce's teammate, one of his teammates, named Justin Reed, was on a show called Up and Adams and was talking about the team, Travis's performance, because his performance has been from game to game. Like, he'll have either an amazing game.
Last game was great.
Or he'll have a bum-ass game.
Yeah, he didn't start well at all.
Nah. So he was asked one question, this guy, Justin Reed, on the show, right? And then listen to what Justin has to say.
Do you think he plays better when Taylor is there?
Absolutely. Who doesn't play better when they want to impress their girlfriend?
But I mean, that's like a thing. People are literally saying, do you believe that? You buy that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Taylor, come to all the games. Taylor, keep coming.
Okay, first of all, he played exceptionally well before he even met Taylor Swift.
I know.
Let's not give
like MVP
the
and
whole
stuff.
thing away.
But I mean, guys do play better when their girlfriends are there. Right?
Based on what?
Because they're trying to impress their girls.
Please. No.
You don't think so?
No.
If I showed up, he'd play great.
No. If you showed up?
I'm kidding. He probably wouldn't care.
I mean,
We're trying to book a one-way.
I could
one-way
understand.
trip to
Like,
Kansas
I
City.
could understand if he was having like the season of a life. Like if he was if he sucked, and then Taylor started showing up, and he suddenly became magical.
And you
Well,
notice
because the
small improvements.
The problem why you can't ask athletes these questions, right? The problem is because they're all superstitious.
Yeah.
Right? They all wear the same socks on game day. They all have the same routines. They all whatever. So of course you're going to say, look at the way he played in like game 2, I guess it was, and then last week, and you're going to be like, of course he plays better. No, it's all you can't ask athletes these questions.
Also, I'd be like,
lucky. They're lucky underpants guys.
I would say to
Right?
What's his name? I'd say to my teammate Justin Reed, I'd be like, bro, shut up! Like, stop talking about
Yeah.
my.
No, what I would have said is, I play better when she's there. Right? I like looking at her. I like impressing Taylor.
Oh, the teammate, you mean?
Yes.
This guy, Justin
Yes.
Reed? You thought he should have said that?
Yes, that would motivate Travis Kelce.
That would start beef.
To
What do
kick
you
his
mean?
ass.
Right?
I'm like, yo, what you doing
Yeah.
on
Why are
TV
you
talking about my girl?
like that?
Yeah, I'd bro code, please. It's a Super Bowl on the line. You got to listen. If you can't motivate a teammate through regular means, you got to get creative, right? You want Travis Kelce to score touchdowns? You know what you say?
What?
Nothing feels better than when I'm in that end zone and I look up and I see Travis Kelce's girlfriend.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
Yeah. You want him in that end zone? That's what you say. That's how you motivate a man.
To punch you.
Nope. No, that's how you motivate a man.
Man, I would never talk that way about your wife, man.
Okay.
I text her.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. Roz and Mocha better moments.
Vented Moments on the Roz and Mocha Show. Very popular segment, especially as of late. A lot of people got a lot of things to vent about.
So you know how this works, right, caller?
Yes.
So we just give you the platform. You can go.
Perfect.
What do you
So,
want to vent about?
I just want to vent about really bad drivers.
Okay.
So yesterday I'm driving to work and I'm leaving a driveway, like a business's driveway, like a Tim Hortons, whatever type of driveway. And I'm waiting for my turn to turn right, and there's incoming traffic. They're going, they're passing me, no problem. And then I see vehicles, of course, slowing down. And I go, well, why are you slowing down? The speed limit is 60 kilometers. And then they decide to turn right into the driveway that I'm trying to exit from with no signal. So I have no heads up. And I go, that is brilliant. Thank you so much for not using a turn signal. Then when they also want to then move into the lane you are currently using, they don't put a signal. Or when they're merging into oncoming traffic on the highway, they don't use a signal. And then they also use 4 kilometers of speed when trying to come on when it's 100 kilometers. And you look at them and you go, the manufacturer of the car company installed a blinker on the left-hand side of your steering wheel and an acceleration pedal for you to use, and clearly you're not using it. So it is very frustrating when everyone else around us, everyone else is driving normally, and then there's that one person who just decides that everything they learned when they were driving has officially poofed out of their brain and is no longer being used. And it is very frustrating. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who feels this way.
Oh, no. Listen, I think one of my pet peeves about other drivers as well is when they don't use their turn signal. Now, what time of day did this happen to you yesterday?
Oh, it was like 7:45, 7:50 in the morning on my way to work.
Okay. And then did it ruin like your whole day?
It ruined maybe like 15 minutes of my morning drive. Okay. And I was like yelling at people and using my Portuguese hands and like saying, "What are you doing?" And the best part is when someone doesn't use a turn signal, like they don't signal to come into your lane, they cut you off. But then karma hits them so beautifully. I sit there in my car and I laugh, and it makes my day so much better because there was a car that cut me off, but then I moved over because they almost hit me. And I look at them like, you do that turn where you look at the person driving and then that did it to you, and you look at them and you go, what is wrong with you? And then karma hits them so beautifully because then they got stuck behind a really slow truck, and I was cackling in my car. It was amazing.
You know what's the best? When you pull up next to someone and like if you're looking at them and they know they did you dirty on the road and they know that you're looking and they refuse to turn.
Bro, I had one of the...
They stank face, look straight, and
they're praying for that light to turn green so they can go.
I had one of the greatest moments of that 2 weeks ago. So off the highway, coming down into the city, I was just driving, and there was a guy in a Tesla who was driving like a maniac, right? And in and out, like he's up everybody's ass, and he's getting
being aggressive.
Being super aggressive. He's like up everyone's ass, and then expecting everyone to move over, regardless of what lane he's in. He's going from the left to the middle to the right, and then swerving back in and forth. And then he wants to get into the left lane, and I'm in the left lane, and he's trying to squeeze in front of me, but the car in front of him isn't going fast enough. And so he looks over at me, right, and shoots me a look because my window was down, right? And I look back at him, and I'm like, listen, I don't want to get in a fight right now, right? So whatever, I don't care. So I let the guy in, right? And then I watch him. He's weaving and weaving and weaving and weaving, and then like, I don't know, 5 minutes later, I'm in traffic and I pull up right beside him. Right? Okay. And then traffic starts to go again, and he's weaving in and out, still driving like a complete douchebag. 10 minutes later, I'm in the city. I'm off the highway. I've gone through 4 stoplights at this point. I pull up beside him at a stoplight.
Yes.
Right? Window's still down, and I look at him. He refuses to look at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you just did all of that.
For nothing.
For literally nothing.
Right?
Nothing.
Like,
satisfying.
Useless.
So satisfying. Yeah.
All right. Well, caller, you feel better?
Yeah. Oh, I feel so much better, honestly. Like, it's nice to kind of get that off your chest and be like, because I took it to work a little bit, but I was just like, it's okay. It's okay because people are just going to get their karma.
Your voice sounds very familiar, and I feel like I want to say your name because I think I know who this is.
We can't do that. Unvented Moments is anonymous.
Unvented Moments. Yeah, it's
like
supposed to be
AA.
anonymous.
It's okay. You're allowed to. It's fine.
I can say it?
Yeah.
Is this Rebecca the teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I knew it. Just based on the look in Shem's eye, that's why.
Yeah. He knew.
Wagwan, Miss Rebecca.
Yo, wagwan,
Yo, have a good day.
You guys have a great day, and I hope you guys do not encounter silly drivers.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Anybody here been to the Spirit Halloween store yet for this season?
Yes. My kid went on the weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, I love it there. Love it. Because they get deliveries like almost every day leading up. So there's always going to be something new in there.
They have a great return policy.
What are you talking about?
If it doesn't fit, let's take it back.
Really?
So like everywhere.
Somebody sent me a picture saying that they turned the Science Center into a Spirit Halloween.
Oh my God, that would be amazing, bro.
It's now a big empty building.
That would be amazing. Well, get this. So Spirit Halloween are leveling up because they've announced only a handful of locations in the States, but Spirit Christmas.
Oh.
They're opening Christmas stores.
Oh,
and
yes.
These locations in the States, you can now book appointments they'll get you into the store and you can get a photo with Santa for free.
Wow.
But they're selling like trees, decorate, like all the Christmas things.
Right.
At these empty stores. I don't know if they're going to hang on to the locations where they're selling the Halloween stuff. But
Spirit Halloween prices, Spirit Halloween quality?
Oh, gotta be.
Right.
You can't say Spirit Christmas and give like, less than bum ass decorations, right?
Right.
Like you gotta be able to compete.
Yeah.
But they should do Christmas like costumes too.
Like what?
You could go as Elf. You could go as Christmas character like the dude from Home Alone, Kevin.
Okay, so khakis and a shirt.
So wait, but where are you going to wear that? At Halloween or at Christmas?
You'd wear it at Christmas, I guess.
And you can dress up as the Grinch.
Yeah,
Right?
you can do
like,
that.
How have you not said Santa? How did you not say the Grinch?
Uh-huh.
Or the kid that stuck his tongue to the pole.
So like a coat?
No, and a pole.
Okay, that's a different story, Maury.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Just going through this list here on a variety of the 100 best horror movies of all time because we've been watching a lot lately in the house.
Uh-huh.
We watched
classics.
Yeah, well, sort of. We watched a remake, and normally I'm not a huge fan of remakes, but there's a remake of Rosemary's Baby called Apartment 7A.
Okay.
You seen this movie? So you know what Rosemary's Baby is?
No.
Rosemary's Baby. She gets pregnant with like the devil spawn kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's from like the 60s or something like that, like 1968. And it was like a classic, terrifying, whatever.
Uh-huh. You see it
but
in theaters?
No. We just, I don't know how we watched it on one of the streamers. But it stars the girl. Who's the girl from Ozark who was supposed to be in the Madonna movie? She's really good.
Oh, the one that...
What's that?
The one that played Ruth.
Yeah.
Ruth.
Yes,
I love her.
thank you. So she stars in this movie where
Okay.
it takes place in like I think the like early 60s, late 50s, something like that.
I'm sorry, this is a remake.
It's a remake of Rosemary's Baby, but it's not called Rosemary's Baby. It's
Okay.
called Apartment 7A. And it's awesome. So she moves into some apartment and I don't know what happens. She's a dancer and wants her name up in lights and then she gets entangled with these people who seem creepy, but they want her to live in the apartment. And anyway, the whole thing happens. And it's awesome. Like, it's so good.
Scary?
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really great. Really great. So I'm going through this list here for Variety. Their 100 greatest horror movies of all time. And Rosemary's Baby is at number 5, like the original Rosemary's Baby.
Exorcist got to be on there.
Jaws, which I don't consider to be a horror movie, although it is technically a monster, but whatever. That's at number 4. Psycho at number 3. It's all old movies. The Exorcist at number 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre at number 1. Like, there's no. I'm
What
looking
about
for
you remember Sinister or Babadook?
Babadook, yeah, that's
Babadook
a
on
great
there?
one too. Hold on here. I mean, there's 100. King Kong, like to me, King Kong's not a horror movie.
Or like The Conjuring.
Yeah, we rewatched Hereditary the other night.
Oh my God, bro.
Bro.
Yo, that movie?
Hey, you know what I found? You know what I found out? That because I was like, why is Hereditary just so like? First of all, it's messed up. Like the person who made Hereditary is not right. Okay,
Not at all.
not at all.
That
like
is-
you got something
Bro.
wrong in your head. And you know what I found out?
What?
The same person who did Hereditary did Midsummer.
What?
Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh, bro.
But it's a drama, right?
Midsummer?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's
no.
not? What
It's
is it?
like it's like
It's a horror?
It's somewhat horrific. Yeah. But it's very difficult to watch. You what, Maury?
It's the only movie I've ever left the theater.
Really? Oh my God, it was crazy. If you've never seen Midsummer, you got to watch Midsummer.
I mean, you don't.
It's
have
Florence
to.
Pugh's in it. She's awesome. You love Florence Pugh.
I do. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You should watch Midsummer and tell your wife it's like a coming of age story because in one way it is right, and it really starts out that way. But I'll tell you, when Midsummer takes a turn, like it takes a turn. The Mummy is at number 19 from 1932. Oh, here we go. Get Out at number 20.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Yep,
Such
terrified
a
me.
good movie.
That's why Shem's declined every single one of Roz's invites to the cottage.
Come on.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I don't really take the gardener because of the construction.
'Cause it's
and
hell?
It's always nasty.
Yeah.
Forget the construction. It's always nasty. I know you, Roz,
Always
and
is.
Maria, you guys take the gardener a lot.
Yeah.
Every day.
Did you see what the announcement yesterday?
No.
Mayor Olivia Chow had this to say.
With the provincial support working with the City of Toronto and all the workers behind us here and those that are not behind us, 100 people in total, around the clock. This project, as of now, is 4 months ahead of schedule. That is worthy of celebration.
Cool.
4 months ahead.
Cool.
So instead, now it's projected, instead of April 2027, all the work will be complete by April 2026.
Cool.
So a full year.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Let's
so
see.
exciting.
I highly doubt that that's going to happen.
Yeah. There's going to be delays somewhere along the way.
Like over the winter or something, right?
What about Eglinton, bro?
Yeah,
Bro.
exactly.
That's
like 30
That's
years.
like 7 years behind.
30.
It's crazy that the problems on Eglinton they started as somebody's problems, right? Who like when you look to point fingers, like who's responsible? The problems on Eglinton have now been like 3 different mayors' problems and like 3 different premiers' problems.
Yeah.
Because like Doug Ford could have gone in office and said, hey, listen, all this stuff happened before me and everything else. But now when you're in office, either as a mayor or premier for like the 3-4 year mark, it is now your problem.
100%.
It is not the people before you. It is now like this thing on Eglinton has been the problem for like multiple mayors and it's crazy.
Eglinton and like Bayview area, right? Like I take Eglinton to get to the Allen, right? Like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
So I've seen that neighborhood just transform, and I've seen businesses that were thriving that are no longer there.
Nothing.
And like lease signs everywhere,
0.
right?
Yeah.
And I see these brand new TTC stops that are like finished, fully done, but not open.
No.
And it is just nuts to me that it looks like the work is done, but I know it's not.
I also think that there was a problem. I heard from somebody who was working on the project where a good portion of the project, they brought in workers because they just workers from like everywhere coming in to do this. And I think that there was an issue with some sort of, maybe it was electrical guys who were doing electrical work or something like that. But a good big portion of the work that took a while to do wasn't done to, I don't know whether it was codes and standards or whatever it was, to Ontario. It was done to codes and standards that are what they're used to. So what happened with what's happening over and over and over again with the Eglinton LRT is that work keeps being done. They keep doing work. And then whether it's tracks or measurements or everything else, they have to keep going back and redoing work. But
nobody checks that beforehand?
Well, no, they listen, I have no idea. It's not my problem. Right? I'm not one of those guys. I'm not a mayor. I'm not a premier. It's not my problem. I don't know who goes in and checks.
It's ridiculous.
It's completely ridiculous. And then the other problem too is that they hire like one company that sort of does everything instead of hiring a bunch of different companies because then they all have their own deadlines, right?
And then they want to try to add like subway and LRT out in Scarborough. They want to drill underneath the 401. Come on. If you can't even get Eglinton right.
No, and you're right though. It's a mess up there. Like and the businesses and everything else. Like
I truly feel bad for all
it's
them
crazy.
businesses.
And I but I think that as much of the good news I guess it was out of the Gardner story. Also this week they had come out to say that the LRT is not opening up anytime soon.
Great.
Right? Like it's just not.
Yeah.
Like it's
hopes and dreams have just been crushed.
Yeah. And then that it's going to open. And we will then go through 2 years of days and days and days sporadically spread out over the next years of why it's not working that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
You know what I will say,
like
though?
general maintenance, whatever the hell it is.
The 404 construction has actually gone pretty quick.
Because
The
they do
404.
they do all that stuff like overnight.
Yeah.
And they are really, really fast.
They've finished the majority of the road and now they're repaving all the way up to like Mulock and Davis.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. It's just this city's broken.
Yeah.
Like
big
it
time.
really is.
4 months ahead of schedule, Gardner Expressway construction. Yay.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz, you've told stories in the past of how your wife, Catherine, has fed raccoons local to the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, I
Like a family of them, right?
Yeah. She will go sit outside and like just hand feed them food and give them water in the summer. And then the two girls ran out of the house the other night and went and sat on the front stoop and hand fed squirrels for half an hour. Because a squirrel, Catherine comes running in the house. She's like, "Oh my God, a squirrel followed me home." I'm like, "What do you mean a squirrel followed you
What are
home?"
you, Snow White?
Yeah, I'm like, "Thank you." And she's like, "No, you have no idea. The squirrel just followed me 2 blocks." And
Two blocks, right.
and I know she's going.
Of course she
and then
is.
so she's in the house and she's ripping apart the pantry, going, "Where are the peanuts? Where are the peanuts? Where are the peanuts?" And she's in the house for like 5 minutes. Right?
You mean to tell me that squirrel was sitting outside still?
Bro, with my own eyes, I went outside. She opened the door. The squirrel was sitting on the stair.
Like, what took you so long?
Yeah, waiting.
So she fed the squirrel?
Yeah, peanuts. With her hand. Yeah.
This woman in Washington had to call the sheriff's department and had to leave her property.
Oh.
Because 50 to 100 raccoons showed up at her place and started acting aggressively.
Yeah.
She told deputies she started feeding a family of raccoons decades ago, and it was fine until about 6 weeks ago when the number showing up went from a handful to around 100. The deputy said this about what the woman told them. She said those raccoons were becoming increasingly more aggressive, demanding food, that they would hound her day and night, scratching at the outside of her home, at the door. If she pulled up her car, they would surround the car, scratch at the car, surround her if she went from her front door to her car or went outside at all. They saw this as a food source now, so they kept coming back and they kept expecting food. So 50 to 100. And then they posted this video. And it's like 100 raccoons just like hanging out on the front lawn.
Yeah.
Just like waiting.
Yeah. And raccoons can get a weird disease too, where like they start walking weird and acting very aggressively. And also like raccoon poop is toxic. Like if you have any other animal in the backyard, like raccoon poop is bad for everyone. Like I like, listen, I don't get it, but you know, that's aggressive. I don't know what I would do if I went in the backyard and there was 100 raccoons. I don't know what I would do.
Catherine would just throw out a buffet.
Oh, she put a neon sign back there.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.